Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium on the campus of Duke University, and customarily a trip here involves a journey to K-ville. Instead, you will be engulfed by the Wade Wackos, the Duke fans ready for their Blue Devils to go to work. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the Duke Blue Devils. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Blue Devils will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Panthers offense takes the field to start this game off. This has an old-school feel to it as this running back makes his way onto the field, and all eyes are fixed. They are glued on him.
Yeah, the old school, because nowadays it's usually quarterbacks and the other guys that get all the attention, but this guy's so good. He is the focal point. He's the guy everybody's looking to. He's the tone setter. He's the physical bell cow for this team. He will get the rock early and often.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Going up top on first down. Still looking on the move. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
I think a big part of the formula to this team's success is their ability to get after the quarterback. In game 1, they had 6 sacks and obviously won that football game. They know coming into this one today, they have got to be able to get after the quarterback, and they're off to a great start.
Big first down sack for the defense brings up second down. To the ground with the back. Still on his feet at the 45. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Looking to throw on second down. The quick out.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
Offensive linemen love to run the power. Why? You run power. You run power. Then you can play action. You don't want that defense to be sitting there saying, it's a pass, having to pass block every play. You got to keep defenses off balance.
He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
So they are lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Duke Blue Devils offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And what a matchup between these two guys. I know they'll never go head-to-head, but David, you know they're trying to one-up each other.
Oh, this is head-to-head, and I'm watching everything you do, and I'm going to try to do it better. So I'm interested to see if anybody makes some mistakes and presses a little bit, knowing that dude's on the other side of the field.
You're right, David, because you know these guys are competitors, right? This is going to feel like a video game. The scoreboard is going to be lit up.
Got him downfield. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Now on first down for this offense. They'll go to the ground. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Trying to impose their will with the run. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Blue Devils are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, they'll try the middle.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
The give to the right. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Blue Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. He'll start this drive firing. He's got his man. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And there were some collisions in there. The D finally stops him short of the marker. Pitt will have to boot this one away. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They'll try to get outside. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They go to the ground. Sweet feet on the move. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off play action. Coming after him. And the quarterback couldn't withstand the heat, and he will go down as we've played 1 quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On the move and looking deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. He shanked it. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Looking to move it through the air. He unleashes a long one. Reels it in down the left side. He's loose. Touchdown, Pitt. What a grab and go for the score.
When you have so many playmakers on offense like they do, they can score quickly. You just saw it right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Penn State has the lead right now inside Beaver Stadium, but it hasn't come easy. They're in a tight one. They're up by 4 over Indiana. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. The Blue Devils moving quickly to the line.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Quick tempo here for the offense.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in it.
3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Blue Devils will call on their punt team. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. He's got it down the middle. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. The give to the tailback. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Firing to the right, complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And he could not get loose on the run. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Looking for the score. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's caught. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Running back searching for a hole. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a first down, and much more really good execution by this offense.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Now the play fake. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires to the middle. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Blue Devils send out the punt unit.
Number 17, on to kick it away.
The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They'll start this drive with a pass. He makes the connection. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Line getting set on 2nd down. The give to the lone running back. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. Takes a shot. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Looking to throw on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, how did he make that move? And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. You know this sophomore has a big arm, and there were some revolutions on that one. He wants to throw it again. Gets it out fast.
Well, they execute the in route. Now, how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to get the first through the air. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Blue Devils come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to go up top on 1st down. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. On 2nd and 10, a 4-wideout set, trips right. He's looking to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Getting some heat. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Blue Devils line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision-making.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Durham. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Field inside Wallace Wade Stadium.
And the Blue Devils will kick it off to start the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. The play action fake. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
Well, the defense knew coming into the second half here they were going to have to crank up the pass rush, right? They've got the lead. They're going to be seeing this quarterback drop back. How can you affect him? You've got to win up front one-on-one and get home, and they did there on 3rd down.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get to it. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Yeah, and man, you talk about being down at the half. What's one thing I need to do? I got to protect my quarterback. In the first series here now, you're getting your quarterback hit and taken to the ground. This offense has to protect that dude at all costs.
The Blue Devils will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Here's the handoff. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Trying play action. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short, coming defense trying to rise up. On the move. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal coming up. He's looking to throw. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. They'll go to the air. Starting to feel a little pressure. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
21-0.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you've got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Working the middle. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He finds his man. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Blue Devils are moving quickly down the field. Off play action on 1st down. Pressure coming. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
They've got some serious work to do to keep that last one from messing up this drive. 2nd and 19. He's looking to throw. Working the middle, it's complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. It's a draw. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Cherry. And he's dragged down. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. It's complete to the left. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Cherry. Makes a grab, and he's dragged down. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They move the tight end all over. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. And the Blue Devils have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. On the option. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal?
It's now 2nd and goal.
He's looking to throw. Fires to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Kentucky has the lead right now. Feels like it's been this way since the players took the pregame catwalk. But this has been a very close game. They're up by 11 over Ole Miss. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes a catch down the right side. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Panthers. And they take it in for 6 more points. Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed, gets himself wide open. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that ball. Nice job.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they get it done with a big play, a 76-yarder for the score. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. To the air on 1st down. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
And now to try to put things in motion on 2nd and long from the 15. He's looking to throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Blue Devils decide to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And the returner goes down. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got his man down the middle. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the 1st down. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Fires complete on the crosser. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's caught downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. Pushes ahead for 2 to the 7-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the right here and try to get it into the end zone. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Got it! And he was dying to push his way in there, but he's knocked down at the 3. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Pass on the way. It's picked off. He didn't get a lot on the return, but man, did he set his offense up at the 30.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game in the fourth quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
Couldn't order better field position for this offense. He's looking to throw it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got an open man. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. He wants it all. Touchdown, Panthers! And the pummeling has started. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
38-7.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They'll throw it on 1st down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. On 2nd and 10, a 4-wide-out set, trips right. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He put some heat on that one down the middle. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that...
Oh, picked off. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
Running to the left. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Pitt will have to boot this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And he unleashed the RPMs on that pass. Man, this sophomore has an arm. They'll throw it on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Cherry. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. They want to just keep throwing it. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Duke! A great catch and run for 6. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
Lining up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
Right down the boulevard. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Penn State is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a close one so far today at Happy Valley. They're up by a field goal over Indiana. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Fast motion from the offense. Give to the running back. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the 1st down. 4 wide receivers set, trips to the left on 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
The offense starts with a short field. He's going to pass. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. And here comes the offense on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Just goes right through the wicket and brings up third down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. From the gun, wants to pass. He's right on target. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is even bigger.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Dialing up a second down pass play. Got his man on the right. And he breaks into the open. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000. But I like that they continue to fight.
PAT unit on the field. Right down the middle. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. They finally make the stop with the big run. Is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll try it again. At the 20, he's got space. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
What a big-time run for this offense. A physical run, getting down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, and considering how well they're running it right now, why wouldn't you just hand it off to this guy right here again?
You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to 2 very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on, keep working on them, keep developing. Those things you do well, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistently.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.